Hello YouTube and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We're now in version 1.2.4. Yeah, they're really updating at a very high speed, so kind of interesting, and we're finally getting some harder jobs. Like I said in the last episode, we picked up two cars that seem pretty yeah, they seem pretty battered, so we're going to be doing a number of things on these cars to get as many I suppose experience points as we can. We're going to start with, let's go back into that. We're going to look at this and say, right, it's all suspension related, it looks like, and exhaust. So the first thing I want to do is I just want to check in here to see if the exhaust manifold, which should be over here underneath the turbo, just there, that all seems okay, I think. Yeah, that all seems okay. So we're okay with that. It looks like all the exhaust problems are going to be underneath. Yep, I think all the exhaust problems are going to be underneath, which is fine. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to lift up the car and we're going to smash through this car as fast as we possibly can. So up we go. We're going to check our inventory, make sure we get rid of that, and we're going to prepare ourselves for this car. This is going to be quite a... Ooh, don't do that. Get away from that. Try that again. There we go. This is going to be quite a mission to repair. But I'm glad now we're getting harder cars. This is great. And I've noticed mods. I have noticed that there are mods for Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So I might install some mods. Now, they're not on the workshop yet, but I do know that they're available on Dropbox and things like that, and it is officially supported. Modding is officially supported, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, and I want to see a bunch of really nice cars. Right. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the entire exhaust off. So we've got the rear muffler, the exhaust pipe, the middle muffler, and the catalytic converter. That's the catalytic converter, the exhaust pipe, and the rear muffler for... Well, this is an i3. I don't know what the rear muffler was for. It's just a rear muffler, that's fine. Are absolutely battered. We're going to fix those absolutely at the end, though. Okay? Now, what else do we have on the order? Outer tie rod, inner tie rods look like they're all battered. Rubber bushings, sway bar, that's the back of the car. This is the front of the car. Interestingly enough, the outer tie rod is written there and there, which is kind of interesting. The whole sway bar and everything needs a bit of replacement. So let's get some of this done. We're going to get some new outer tie rods, both sides, and we're going to get some new sway bars on the front. Now, we're not going to fit these just yet, because it looks like I need to get a whole new shock set on this side as well. So we're just going to take them off, take them apart. I'm going to take the shock absorber out. And I'm actually going to check this shock absorber as well. As you know, I always check both sides. Symmetry is sort of important. Right, separate parts. 65, 78, 83. Now I may change the shock on that. Leave the cap and the spring, but I may change the shock. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to split both, and I'm going to change the shock. It still doesn't look right, but you know. No, don't join. There we go. Fantastic. And let's take the parts. Right, so let's have a look. Sort by name. That needs to be fixed. Yeah, we know about that. It's those two shocks I'm going to change. I'm going to leave the caps, and I'm going to change one front spring. The outer tie rod, the sway bar, that's all fine. Is there anything else up the front of the car that looks like it's in a bad condition? Yeah, there's one just there. The wheel hub bearing on that side. So that can be changed individually, so I'm not really too fussed about that. I wonder if I can take that out. No. I was going to say, is there any possibility that I could just take that out? Oh no, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Hold on. No. No, I need to get the drive axle off. And then I can get the bearing from the back. There we go. Done. Okay, is there anything else I really need to worry about on the front of the car? I don't think so. So that's it. We can get the front of the car done. You know what? I do want to have a look at that brake, though. 69% on that. Okay, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. He can come back for the brakes if he really wants the brakes done. Let's go and purchase some components. Nice and fast. We're not... No, not the body. I was going to say, we're not messing around here, but I immediately go to the body shop. Clever. Okay, so we're looking for tie rod. 2 of those. We're looking for a shock absorber. Front shock absorber. We're looking for 2 of those. We're looking for a spring. Just a front spring, that's all. We're looking for a sway bar. End link A, 2 of them. We're looking for a wheel hub cap. No, we're not. We're looking for a bearing. There we go. That should, in theory, be... Well, let's put these parts together. Actually, no. Nope. Straight into a wall again. Let's join parts. That, and that, please. Thank you. And then we'll get the other one on as well. See, it's not bad. It's now it's starting to take some time, and this is what I like. We're starting to get more complicated systems. We're starting to get having to think a little bit more. Yes, okay, it still tells us what we have to fix. I can't wait for where it's like, oh, work it out for yourself. But the whole point of the working out, I want to be able to work it out in a more intuitive way. And by that, I mean I need it to be smarter. I do need it to be smarter. Right, there we go. And I tell you what, we'll fit the wheel back on here because we don't have to worry about this. The front of the car is done. We've got so many. Somebody racing off with a 4-cylinder engine. We've got so many calls coming in, and we're losing calls as well. We can't take that many calls in at once. It's just too much. We can't take that many calls in. Right, stick that wheel hub bearing back on, and then we can fix the front drive axle back in. Perfect. How's that looking? Now, I don't like the idea of this rust. I think it's a little bit too much. Right, that's the front of the car done. So if we check there... so yeah, that's the rear one. So the front of the car is all done. Obviously, we're not going to worry about... Ow. We're not going to worry about the exhaust just yet, like I said. Right, we're going to take these rubber bushings out. We're going to take all this apart, because this looks destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. I'm actually going to take... You know what? I'm going to take all this apart, because I'm going to... I'm not going to replace all of this, but I need to get to that suspension. It's going to be a lot easier for me to get to that suspension if I take all this off. Come on, there's a little bearing in there. There we go. See, that bearing shot as well. A lot of this is just destroyed. Yeah, we want to take that. That upper suspension arm doesn't look too bad, but the rubber bushing does. We'll take that off. This looks like it's in an okay condition. Maybe the spring caps needs replacing, but for the most part, it's in a decent condition. The shocks are gone. Oh, I don't like it when it does that. That. Come on. See, I don't like it when it does that. These rubber bushings look like they're in a pretty bad condition. So we'll replace all of those. Over to this side. Same thing over here. Apart from... Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty bad condition. The cross member looks okay, so we're not going to worry about the cross member. The upper suspension arm looks okay as well. So we're not going to worry about that. The spring caps we're not going to worry about. No, we're going to worry about the spring or the cap. We're not going to worry about that either. So we're okay on that front. Right. Let's have a look at that bearing. That bearing's gone as well. And we're going to see what we can repair as well. Let's take a look at the whole repair system. Right. This looks in good or decent condition. This knuckle housing. That rubber bushing probably... that's actually in decent condition as well. So now I'm thinking about what I can and cannot replace, what I should and should not replace to balance it up nicely. Take that off. And take that off. Have a look at the... Yeah, the condition of that is fine. Or, well, it's not fine, but it's alright. Right, where's my repair table? There it is. What can I repair? Nothing that I really want to repair. Repair costs $9. $14. Yeah, no, I don't really want to repair any of this. I want to try this one. That's a really low-res image right there. I kind of want to try this one. If I mess it up, I mess it up. That will do. So it just evens out a bit. Yeah, that will do. I kind of want to do these ones as well. Rear suspension on B. One shot on that. Okay, good. Rear suspension arm A. A shot on that. That's good. And that may go. That's gone. Okay, but the rest of it we managed to get a decent quality on that. Okay, let's have a look at what we need to replace. I'm actually going to give him one more set of brake pads. That's wearing unevenly. So I'll give him that, and I may give him a new caliper cylinder as well. So that's okay. I'll think about that afterwards anyway. Right, we've done this. Let's get rid of these things. Whatever we've done, let's just get rid of. So it's not getting in our way. We did one of them. Okay. We did 2 of those. Alright, okay. Let's have a look. Rear shock absorber A needs to be... and we need a new one of that. Knuckle housing A. That one's not going to wear out so much, so it's okay. Knuckle housing A. Shock absorber A. 1 shock absorber cap. Springs will leave. Rear suspension arm. 2 of them. Rear suspension arm A. 1 of them. Rear suspension arm B. 1 of them. Rear sway bar A. Rear... yeah, that will do. Rear sway bar A. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Should we go for 6 rubber bushings? Let's go for 6 rubber bushings. 4 small rubber bushings. 4 small rubber bushings and sway bar, rear end link, and 2 wheel hub bearings. It's kind of a lot of stuff. And because I'm not well, I'm not going to be able to remember all of them. So let's just do this this way. We'll see if we can remember any of it from this. So we want 1 of them. I remember that. 2 of them. 1 cap. Yep, 1 cap. 2 of those. 1 of that. 1 of that. 1 of that. We're going for... did we say we wanted 6 of these? And we're going to go for 4 of these. 2 of those. And 2 of those. I think that's everything on that side. Obviously, we still need to get the exhaust. In fact, you know what? Whilst we're at it, why don't we just grab the exhaust? New catalytic converter. If I remember correctly, there was a new... where's the standard rear muffler? That. And was it a new middle muffler? I can't remember. Was it just an exhaust pipe? It may have just been a new exhaust pipe. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll have to double check that one. Okay, let's have a look at what we did and didn't get, what we got and didn't get. Oh, I forgot, we want to get some, we want to sort out the brakes, don't we, for him? One new caliper cylinder and one new brake pads. Yeah, we'll just sort that out for him as well, or her. Don't know who it belongs to. Okay, inventory. Right, new caliper cylinder we've got. That's that. One new set of brake pads we have got. New catalytic converter we've got. It's just this normal exhaust pipe. Middle muffler we're not going to get. That's fine. We've got that. We've got one of them. Two new shock absorbers we've got. One new cap we've got. Two rear suspension arms. One A, one B. Upper ones are fine. Sway bar A, rear hubcaps are fine. We bought 6 of these. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are the bad ones. Yeah, 5, 6. We did say, yep, we're going to do that. 4 of these is what we've bought. 1, 2, 3, and let's look for the worst one of that. 4. That's not bad. Sway bar, rear end link. We've bought 2 of them. That's fine. And 2 wheel. Oh, I almost deleted the wrong thing there. 2 wheel hub bearings. We've actually managed it. Just apart from the exhaust pipe in itself, which I'll just grab now. There we go. We can put this car back together right now. We're not going to move the car. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I wanted to do. Right, let's get this car back together. No. That. In. New. Good. Done. Right. Get that rear end link in. Done. Fantastic. Sorted. Right. That is going to go with... We're going to put new rubber bushings on these members over here. Let's stick the new shock in. We'll stick the new upper suspension arm on. That with ooh, hang on. No. We'll do this slightly differently. We're going to put 4 new rubber bushings up here on the cross member. So I'm doing this just to try and balance it out as best as I can. And I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. If you are, please do hit the like button. And, you know, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe. I really appreciate all of that. Right, stick that one on there. No, new one of those. Stick the 2 new small rubber bushings there as well. So yeah, do subscribe. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I do. I do all this kind of stuff, but this is sort of what I like to do. Right, let's work this out. So we've got rubber bushings at 100, and we'll put one that's at 79. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do the 79 one, and on the other side we'll do the 173. So let's run over onto this side. Not literally, you don't run in the workplace, it's very dangerous. 173. Just evens it out as best as possible, evens the wear. You know, I don't want things wearing out unevenly. And over here we can fit that in, and then we can put the other 100% rubber bushing in here. Or, oh, it's not 100%, 85 and 79. Well, that's okay. It's not a big deal. So we're just trying to keep costs down, but at the same time we're trying to make things work out correctly. Now we've got a small rubber bushing that will go in here, and then that can connect to the suspension arm A. Look at that, this car's almost done, and it's only taken us what, an entire episode? How fun is that? But this is exactly what I like. I want things to be taking a significant amount of time. Right, let's get that wheel. No, I want the bearing in first. Can I get the bearing in? Oh no, I got to get the hub in before. Of course, the bearing's not going to go in. Wow, that was a stupid moment. There we go. Okay, we'll stick that on. We'll stick the cap on there. The hub cap. Brake caliper. Like I said, we're going to give 1 new one there. Fantastic. And we'll pop the tyre back in. Alright, almost at the end of this episode. I think everything is on that side, so we're just going to pop over onto this side and do the exact same thing here. So, small rubber bushing in there. rear suspension arm A, then we're going to put the spring caps and everything on. There we go. Spring cap, the spring itself. Now I don't know why it calls this a rear shock absorber cap. I would think it's a rear spring cap, but you know, to each their own, I suppose. I'm not sure if that's something that they had in 2015 as well. It was the same case. No, no, no. Stop. Right now. Thank you very much. I'm singing a Spice Girls song. Shh. Nobody has to know. Caliper. There we go. Fantastic. I think that's everything apart from the exhaust, so we'll just quickly stick the exhaust back on. But let's just do a quick check to make sure we have put everything in here. Everything looks good. Exhaust pipe, rear muffler. This is a very silly way to put it, but we should be putting this in the opposite way, but it's okay. There we go. Is that complete? Check, 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 check. 4,000 is what we get there. We only spent 1,800. That is a really, really good one there. We're going to end this episode very, very quickly by doing this. Right, what should we unlock? We've got a compression tester. That's cool. We've got the 5% more income from finished orders. That's pretty cool. Examine 3 parts. That's pretty cool. Successful repair chance. That's pretty cool. Or 5% discount in shops. I'm going to take the discount in shops. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think. And do support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. Well, you know, your support would be massively, massively appreciated. Next episode, we're going to be looking at that car that I've just put on the lifter and this one. There we go. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time. My word, that looks like a really, really, that's like a 2000, it's a cross between a 3 Series and a 5 Series from like the early to mid 2000s. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.